him in now, corner for the San Francisco 49ers. Cully's in the house, the one, the only, Chris Culliver. Chris, how are you, man?
Hey, how's it going?
Doing well. Thanks for joining us.
Oh, yeah, thank you for having me.
And, Chris, you guys, you get the number 2 seed last week after beating the Cardinals and having the Packers lose to the Vikings. You get that second seed, which is big. You get the bye, which is big. How important is this bye for you guys?
It's real important because it can get our, as you know, if we get a bye week, we got time just to settle down a little bit and just to relax for a couple of days and things like that. But also, definitely still have our mindset on our main prize. But just like I said, just having that bye week, you can just relax and just to calm your nerves for a little bit. It's kind of like a little mini bye week like you have during the season. So, it's always good to recover and understand your opponent. Just having, like I said, a little time off, not banging your body as much.
And that's always a good thing at this time of the year. And looking at it, Chris, you guys needed the Packers to lose in order to secure that number 2 seed. Did you do a little scoreboard watching last week? Be honest.
Oh yeah, a little bit, but I ain't, I don't do too much. So I watched a little bit of it. I know Adrian Peterson was running wild, but it was cool. Cool game.
And you guys ultimately, Adrian Peterson ran wild, and ultimately because of that, you guys get that second seed. You look at you guys now, you won 3 of the final 4 games. How do you guys feel right now going into the playoffs? How do you feel about your team going into the playoffs?
We feel good. We all on the same page right now, and that's what it's going to take for us to continue this journey that we got going. And like I said, just continue that and continue being on the same page and being out there all together as one.
And let's look at last year. How much does last year the experience of getting to the NFC title game, losing a tough game to the Giants, but how much did that experience help you guys this year?
It gave us a lot of experience. Like I said, we had a short year last year, and just to come in and just do what we had to do, and just to have that focus. We are in the point to where we got to. We definitely was happy, but we wanted more. So we're gonna try to see if we can do this here, and just having that experience in the playoffs, definitely got us more motivated more than anything this year.
We're talking to 49ers corner Chris Culliver. And Chris, the playoffs are win and go home. Give the fans an idea of the difference of playing in a regular season game in comparison to a playoff game.
Regular season, a lot of people, like I said, regular, and pretty much if you don't win, you got to go home. So you're going to have people just going a little bit more harder and understanding what's at stake and trying to, make every catch, pass, or whatever it takes, to get their team to that W. And, that's really the understanding point right there. And a little more hard. A lot of people try to be as physical and things like whatever they do. And that's just what it's going to have to take.
Definitely. You guys, again, 3 of the final 4 games, you guys have won. So you guys are playing some decent football at the right time. Let's talk about your defense. Justin Smith, a big part of your defense. He returned to practice this week. He's dealing with the tricep injury. How does Justin look?
He's doing good, stud. Cowboy always going to be cowboy, man. And he a cool dude. I tell you that, he's a cool dude. And like I said, he looked good. So
you're pretty confident that he'll be able to go out there and contribute for you guys in these playoffs?
Oh yeah, definitely.
And let's look at, you look at you guys, your front 4 is big time. You got the Smith brothers, Justin and Alden. Talk about how easier those guys make life for you in the secondary.
Make life real easy for me. I just wait for the ball to be thrown kind of crazy and just try to make a play on the ball, because I know they're going to get to the quarterback.
Definitely. They got there a lot of times. Over the past 2 seasons. And I look at your defense. A couple weeks ago, you gave up 34 against the Patriots. You gave up 42 against the Seahawks. Did those games shake the confidence of your defense, or you still believe that your defense is still big time and ready to go?
No, we definitely still feel like our defense big time and ready to go. Like you say, every week in and week out, we try to prove what we able to do. And like I say, every week is not going to go our way defensively, but like I say, we still go out there with that type of mentality. You don't really see nobody undefeated or anything like that. You just see teams give up points or give this or give that. regardless if they best defense or not. You know, it's hard to do it every single game. You know what I mean? Sometimes it's going to be a little different than others. You know, as you know what I mean, everything don't go as expected or as planned. You know, but you know, we keep playing, we keep going hard, and that's what we do as a defense.
And now, your team, the 49ers, on the offense side of the ball, you made the switch from Alex Smith to Colin Kaepernick. I have to be honest, the offense looks much better under Kaepernick than Alex Smith. But all in all, talk about the play on Kaepernick.
Cap is a good quarterback. Something he brings different is he kind of like his own check down, you know, as I say. And if it's not there, he's going to check it down to his house and run. And you know, that's the thing about him. But like I say, we still got two wonderful quarterbacks, and you know, hopefully we'll see what happens with that. You know, I don't know. That's offense, but you know, like I said, Cap is a good quarterback. Alex is a good quarterback. Don't take none from neither one of them. You know, got two different games and stuff like that. But you know, whatever coach feel like the best decision, and he'll go with it.
And a lot of, you never know in the National Football League, anything can happen. Anything can happen. Yeah. So who knows if Alex Smith could get another opportunity this season. You never know what could happen in football. And Chris, let's talk about you now. Your numbers are up across the board from your rookie season. Talk about your play in 2012.
I just try to go harder than what I did last year. I understand a lot more. It's getting a lot easier for me. And I love, you know what I mean, I love the competition. I love being on, you know what I mean, every team play like the Cardinals, being on Larry Fitzgerald or what's his name, Calvin Johnson or Brandon Marshall. I love being on them guys. Like I say, just being on that just gave me more confidence and made me want to go out there and compete with them, so-called in and out good players and things like that. So.
Well, in order to be the best, you got to go up against the best, and those guys that you mentioned, they are the best in the game. So definitely, that's what it's all about. We're talking to 49ers corner Chris Culliver, and Chris, we actually have a couple things in common, man. Your mom is a Temple grad. I'm a Temple grad. You grew up in the Philadelphia area. I grew up a little outside of Philly in Ambler. You have a great relationship with your mom. I got a great relationship with my mom. But all in all, talk about your relationship with your mom and how much she shaped you.
Oh, my mom shaped me a lot, man. Just seeing her as a single parent coming up in Philly, and you know what I mean, just the way how she go about things, she definitely is a strong woman, and I give all the credit in the world to her. And like I said, that's Mom Dukes right there, and can't never take nothing from Mom Dukes, man. And actually today is her birthday, and I want to actually give her a special shout out today. Hopefully, if you listen or hear it, you know, it's her birthday today, so special shout out to my mom.
Happy birthday. And I'm wondering, I mean, your mom went to Temple. Why didn't Chris Culliver go to Temple and follow in his mother's footsteps? Follow in my footsteps?
Nah, that actually moved from Philly going into my sophomore year. You know how it is in Philly, and
right.
I mean, a lot of people don't get the opportunities that you do down south or somewhere else, you know. And I just kind of started going a different route, you know what I mean, and living with my father and things like that, and being in North Carolina for the past couple years, and up to my senior year in high school, and you know, great things started coming upon me, and you know, everything started working for me.
Were you an Eagles fan growing up?
Yeah, when I was growing up, I was. Yeah.
Okay. So that probably felt good last year when you came to Philadelphia. You guys got the victory.
Yeah.
That was probably a big moment for you.
Yeah, it definitely was. And playing against Vic, you know.
Definitely.
Supposed to be one of a good player, and always want, you know, who don't want to play against Michael Vick. It definitely was good times though.
And Chris, you got 4 teams playing now in the NFC this weekend. You guys can play 3 teams, either the Packers, the Seahawks, or the Redskins. Do you have a preference?
No. Green Bay gonna be a show. I know that.
Right.
And we played them. That's gonna be a show. Seahawks gonna be a show. Redskins, obviously we don't know much about them, but you know, just them two teams right there. You know, we know much about. We played Green Bay the first game, and you know, Seahawks we see them multiple times throughout the year, and you know, it's definitely going to be a battle regardless on who we play.
Well, it's probably going to be the Packers. I'm going to just tell you right now, it's probably going to be the Packers. So get ready for the Green Bay Packers, the team that you beat earlier in the season. Get ready. Aaron Rodgers is coming to town. Just so you know.
Oh yeah, definitely that. I like Aaron. He's a cool guy.
And your Gamecocks, they had a big victory this week. Talk about that.
Oh yeah, we had to get at the Michigan boys, man. They was talking. A couple people was talking a little smack in the locker room. Had Mario Manningham, Coach Harbaugh, little Michigan guys. But it was kind of cool though, man. I'm definitely proud of my Gamecocks. Coach Spurrier really got the program uplifted, and we're doing well right now. So
definitely, you boys got it done, and that's got to be a big moment for you. Definitely a big moment for you, Chris. I know you're on Twitter. Where can fans connect with you on Twitter?
Oh yeah, holla at me, Cully in the house, man. That's regular CULLYINTHATHOUSE. Holla at me.
Cully's in the house. Cully's in the house here. He's in the house on Twitter. Follow this man on Twitter. His San Francisco 49ers are on by, resting up, get ready. All in all, do you feel better about this year's team more so than last year's team? Is there any difference?
I feel like we come together a lot. We came together last year, even though we didn't have much time, but this I feel like we understand one another. And I think that's what helped us out this year. It's hard to only lose 2 or 3 or a couple of games and stuff like that throughout the whole 16 games that we had. And I think we come together a lot and kind of know each other more than we did last year.
Definitely. You guys, you're ready. You're obviously ready. You sound ready. Your team sounds ready. Everybody sounds ready. You got to be looking forward to getting out there next weekend.
Oh, yeah, definitely do.
Chris, it was a pleasure talking to you, man. We wish you nothing but the best of luck, man, and let's do it again.
Oh, yeah, definitely. We definitely got to link up, man. Thank you for having me to come on.
Take care.
Oh, yeah, you too. Thank you.
Chris Culliver, corner for the San Francisco 49ers. Cully in the house.